Let's talk about it. Um, I'll back y'all up. Okay, back me up enough. Charleston White has a mouth on him, ladies and gentlemen. In light of the circumstances, this arrest being one of many yet significant, Mr. White deserves to live, go to trial, and be judged by a jury of his peers. I don't remember having heard Mr. White say he would rather be carried by six than judged by 12. And I am sure that there are 12 activists who would love to sit on a jury and judge him for what he's done since he has come of age and claimed to be an activist for Black Americans and or Indigenous people in this country. It would be poor form, except that his behaviors directly impacted the ability for families like mine to get justice in this country. Mr. White comes from Texas. Well, today. And in Texas, Mr. White has had a way of saying things that are unacceptable. Mm. To moving the ball forward when it comes to getting justice for those who were killed by police brutality and or gun violence and or police violence by way of guns in this country. My cousin was murdered by the Memphis Police Department. He had 9 bullets in him when he died. They said it was suicide. My cousin was also known to be um, a marijuana advocate out of Memphis, Tennessee. And sometimes he advocated for the marijuana use of people who made more money than him and might have been connected to the industry and or the government. When we met, we talked about what we wanted to do next. Own a mile of land in every state where he and his associates who had gone to prison for helping out these same people could live a happy life rent free, doing the things that they enjoyed doing, being there with their children, their families, and partaking possibly in medicinal marijuana. Okay. So when I came to Tucson, I decided to take those conversations from the porch at my godmother's house in Memphis and build a pilot program. And I applied for a grant while I was out here that was stolen from me by a few people, and while I was teaching financial literacy by way of junior achievement. Mm. In the city that junior achievement was like a rite of passage for the underprivileged children. Now pretty much every child in the city of Tucson qualifies. That's about to include Miranda too, so don't be getting all cute. Which brings me to YouTube. When I posted that video, I knew that others had already recorded and posted me. You see, word travels fast in this country, but I'm not a plant. I need you to go back in time and look it up. My cousin, by way of my younger sister's father's sister, was murdered by the Memphis Police Department. A plant is someone that they chose to use. How can they use me without my permission? See, I won't go because Regina Romero also stole. Donald Trump stole. Joe Biden stole. Kamala Harris stole. Jill Biden stole. Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama stole. I am independent. Independent. Do you know what that means? I got my own house. I got my own car. Two jobs. Work hard. I'm a bad broad. Always been that way. Ask them peoples. I was babysitting, doing nails, cleaning houses, cutting hair. Before y'all ever even knew I existed. Okay? The world has known about me longer than known about your city, and you mad. Get over it. You thought you could use my to get ahead? I'm about you working with me? Yeah, I know JP. You know Janine Pirro. You don't know Janine Christie Paxton. Bitch. You know Jay Prince Jr. You don't know Janine Christie Paxton Perkins. Listen, you know Jay Prince for president over there on YouTube channel Black and the Black House, but you don't know Janine Christie Paxton Perkins Hill running for president from homelessness. How? Just so we all clear out this bitch. Jasmine Crockett ain't got shit on me, honey. Look at her. She looked like she was made for the stage. See, you didn't know it's throughout history. They've always thought whom they would think as the best leader. And then they offered up a Faustian deal and said, get in alignment. I said, bitch, I'm chaos. I am the alignment. You can't control me. I control chaos. Ask you. He's been holding up the sky for me. See? Not Atlas. That's why Atlas was able to come on through the interstellars. You didn't think that it was coordinated? That little interstellar hit? Hmm. Someone had to get the country in alignment, and I didn't have time to do all this dumb shit y'all got going on. All I had to do was like, here, let's just show everybody the little racist mirror. Ding, 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 ding. Ain't nobody want to be racist, and then they stopped using that as their little argument until they went with talking about the veterans. And but we can't talk shit about the veterans because here's the mirror. Every one of your little political scams. Here's the mirror. Mm. You trying to out the Republicans as being positive homosexuals? Here's the mirror. Republicans are predators. Here's the mirror. Black people are super predators. Here's the motherfucking mirror. Bitch. Now what you gonna do? And you look in the mirror and you see a predator staring back at you, and its name is not Janine Christie Hill. What does it reveal about you, bitch? Not me. Mm. The British, the French, the Spanish, the Italians are working on it. See, the Italians are mad because I own a castle. Tell them it can go one of two ways. The castle can go to me, or it can go to my youngest son. See, his godmother has money out of Rhode Island, and her family was involved in the Lockerbie crash, which you're looking at. When I was in school in Germany, it's a small world after all. If you were to make a song at the 3, 6, 9 Fibonacci sign and play it on a "It's a Small World" kind of loop, would you get hypnotized? And then what would happen to you if you would be sunken to? Or we can bring you up. 963, are you with me? Waking up in history, you can sleep for a very long time. See, now I got you here with me. It's around 4:15. You are getting sleepy. You need me to keep you here in time. So to speak. It is 2026. Don't go back in history. It is 2026. Just keep a beat and knowing that it is 2026. So even when the sun starts going down, you can keep a beat with me. It's 2026, my dear. Waxing on and waxing off. You can stay inside of the group as long as you know it's 2026. It is 2026. Don't ever think I missed a beat. I'm sharing with you how to keep beat with the universe. See, that's it. That's how you get through it. Now I hear Clementine, but you're correct. Whatever your theme song happens to be is what you need. Now, respectfully, the theme song in this case is rap or not, public figure or not. Charleston White deserves a fair trial, just like I did, like the president did, like everyone who came before him. It's in everyone's best interest to allow this to play out and use it for social media content. Make money off them. Hmm. You got wild clips of Charleston. Post them. Full context if you can. The longer the clip, the more money you'll get. Help his future judging pools be aware of what's out there. You see, here's the thing. There is no way in hell you gonna take this jury or sell this man as a saint. So for the defense and the prosecution, y'all might as well get that shit. If you're gonna try to present some plea deal to the people, I'm gonna kill it for you, bitch. I will show up every motherfucking time he comes up for I don't care if it's here in court. I will super shoot in like a motherfucking. Anton Daniel. Don't even bother putting money on Charleston books. You need to go ahead and start having somebody get money up for you. Now, here's where I'm gonna be nice because you're a financially illiterate idiot, Kwame Brown. It's your dumb ass. Damn. As I said, the people I've already mentioned, all four of us are witnesses, and the outer ones that I mentioned could be also. Yet, for the record, I know that Jay Z had backhand access to my information by way of title. I was one of the few people to use it and use the live streams or in my live streams, and so he would have been involved in any investigations against me, and or his wife would have because I used music consistently back then to create my live streams. And one of the times I used title. Now, what's unbeknownst to the majority of you people is that when my subscription with the company that owned my phone ended, I was still able to use title, possibly even to this day. That means whichever one of you idiots has stolen my phone, they've been tracking you, not me. They got you up on charges. See, you were pretending to be me, so now they can take that phone information, you and the fake me, and compare it to the real me by way of tracking these devices. And that's the case made all day, babe. That sounds like the getaway squad if you ask me. I'm gonna look and see if I got some jelly in here. I thought I had a package, but I don't. And otherwise, I got some hot sauce. I don't think that I want to put it on my peanut butter sandwich, yo. So let me just be honest, y'all. Lately, I have been on this like spicy peanut butter, crunchy onion chick thingy. That's just had me happy. Like I be in my own little world with little bites of food, and that's pretty much all I need. But unfortunately, I don't see it. So let's do some creamy spicy stuff. I want something not so bland. I was telling an associate that he was turning into spicy ranch on me earlier. It tickled my spirit. Oh, and ironically, I have some of the onions in here. So we're gonna say the peanut butter sandwich. Which, most Americans have not thought of, but other people have. To be honest, that's pretty much all it is. Right? You got peanut butter satay, that way chicken. You've got noodles with peanut butter, which makes an excellent meal, by the way. Some really good pasta. Mm, almost doesn't matter. Some peanut butter and a couple of your favorite like veggies and garlic and cilantro. But you don't need a whole lot. You can tell it's basically give me the hiccups. That's too funny. Mm. Excuse me. One of the things that we had to learn at the Art Institute was how to talk to the camera and cook and remain organized and on time. Technically, I don't know if they made them pass a class on it or not, but we did have like a practicum, which the language is the same because I had to go to labs and learn how to use food to do certain things and coordinate an entire meal and all of it. Oh, mm, definitely need more bread. Mm, this one was more spicy than I wanted. Um, but practicum, before I went, I would make sure I had a snack, if not at least a satisfying meal, so that my mind could focus on what was important. Again, if you haven't eaten, you cannot think. If you haven't eaten and you're in pain, you can't think. And remember, if you haven't eaten, you're in pain and you feel abandoned, you can't do anything or remember the rules of engagement. People need to be treated as if they've had a traumatic brain injury because they had one in 2020 and no one helped them through it. Those of us who witnessed the Challenger explosion, the Apollo missions, um, mm, even the fact that there's something that has crashed from SpaceX to the moon, we stopped looking up. We thought we accomplished it as civilians, so to speak, y'all, and stopped looking up until things started falling out of the sky. And now you're like Chicken Little. No one believes you because you stopped looking up and you stopped caring enough to tell the truth. I've been raising the alarm, the silent alarm. It's the one that goes off in the church first, and then after the church burns, it's the house next door to the church, and after the pastor's house is burned down, then it's the doctor's house, it's the lawyer's house, and it's your house. until there are no more houses. And there's nowhere to go. So what do people do then? Are you sturdy enough to come together and be the people of who build, hold hands, rebuild without Christmas presents? Or will you write again? Is Charleston White worth your life? Or anybody else? Respectful. You good?